Welcome back everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be doing some base work, some base showcasing, and some defense setups and layouts and showing you guys some tips and tricks and crap like that. So in my last video, the most liked comment was the video, which wanted me to do a video about bases and base work and stuff like that. Since I'm doing a little bit more of an interactive video this time, a little serious this time. The next video I'm planning on doing gods that kills and more PvP and stuff like that. So if you guys want me to do that, tell me that down in the comment section below, or if you want me to do anything else, tell me that down below. But right now I'm planning on just doing some gods that kill, some raids. I'll also do some of those. But this video is just gonna be some base work stuff. Hope you guys like it. It took me a while to edit. But before I get into that, I kind of want to show you what I'm working with here. So this is my IG box right here, these two. And I think I'm out about 220-ish IGs. And I got a decent amount of iron in here. Yeah, it's pretty good. So these are the boxes right now. I think it's a 5x5 base, which isn't too bad. And then we have 4 different boxes here. This is the creeper farm. It's really microscopic and small, but it still gets the job done. Got a lot of TNT in here. So we have a lot of gunpowder and crap I guess we have to make. Blaze grinders right here, blaze grinder. Back here, more blaze grinder and magma. We haven't finished this sort of inside of this base part. Need to work on that. Over here is the sort of mushroom room where this is for the fact bank because we make money for the faction. If you have who, I think we don't have a lot in it. Yeah, 55 million. But we have a decent amount of F upgrades. I think it's like 40 days of the map. Not doing too bad. And then another way we make money is we donate IGs every week. As you can see up in the signs, we donate IGs every single week, and we put it up in this fact bank grinder. And this is how we make all the money for the F upgrades and crap like that. Just builds up in here. We sell it at Stronghold, so that always works pretty well. And I think that's basically it. We have more stuff, obviously, underneath the base. The grinders and crap like that. IGs down here. I have a gas room, but with only 1 gas in it, so it's kind of trash. But, yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys like this video. Leave a like and comment down some video suggestions down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank the freaking gods of the 9 there. Oh my god. I was halfway out the window. I was literally halfway out the window. Oh my gosh. I just crawled back through the window. Let's go. Alright. I got a chest plate right here. My Supreme. And this Plat 2 book. If I do such outpost, we have hero. So that's plus 10. Plus my 5% addition. So in the 90%. Like 92. Let's hope this crap applies. Yes. Alright guys, I'm back here, and as you can see I'm on top of my base, so I'll be showing off a little bit of it right now. So the base is a 5x5, and then if you come out here past some of the defenses right here is where all the member boxes are. They are 2x1 boxes, and it wraps around the entire base, so it's pretty big. And there's massive obby cap, and these are the different regions because you need an obby block underneath it, because cauldrons you can get segged, and if you're not, you're going to get 1x1 mid-aired, so you got to really protect that. So these are all the regions that are done right now. These are, well, all but 2 of them are floating. And then underneath this is the 45, and then 45 and 2 of the 5 defenses, the regions are here. Alright, do a little bit of roaming here. So I can show you what we have here. So these are filter regions, which means every other block is filled and it's offset. And these are our base walls right here, before we get into the actual like base area. So these can get tunneled because the front isn't lava'd. But if the front block is lava like that, then you can like one-shot OSRB them. But if the front is lava, then you can actually OSRB it, which is one-shot region busting. So these just make it kind of annoying because you have to like switch it up and you can't use the same strategy on them. But obviously they're still rateable, and you also can just like backstack off it and region bust in the water here to break it. These are trapdoor filters, which normally work good against conventional cans, but cubics and fusions not so much. But it just sort of, we only have 1 layer of them just because they're not too helpful. And we have these lava walls in between walls and stuff like that, just to prevent or make backstacking and stuff like that a little bit harder. This is an anti-1x1, and they're all offset, which means they're not lined up. If you come out here and you see we go anti-1x1 region, it doesn't really matter how you do this. Alright, as you can see right here, so here's a region right here, so you can look at the chords right here. So it's 14,915 for the Z chord. And if we come out here to the second one right here, as you can see, 14 right here, this one is offset 1 block to the right, and they're all offset like that so that you can't just shoot straight through them all. You have to do some backstacking, which is just a common way of breaking it. As you can see, there's a decent gap in between the regions. So when you do backstack it, it takes a little time. So let's say you're backstacking this region. You would have to stack way back here. Well, you have to stack on this region and backstack it all the way to this region just to break it. So it's obviously a good amount of blocks in between the two. So that obviously helps a little bit too. And then let me come out to this side. Actually, this side I'm going to be showing you how to do, so I'll actually go to this side real quickly. Okay, if you get up here to the actual walls that I'm going to be making, these are the ways I like to set my antis. So there's a 3-block gap in between each one of them. Let me just get another rack right here. So there's a 3-block gap in between each one of them. And normally I like to bring out detonate pickaxe, just a regular one, not atomic detonate, just so you can break those 3 blocks in between it. So you have to remember you're going to put lava on this block right here, and this part right here, you don't really need this, but I like to have it so the back part isn't sort of gen down, so you can fly in the back and fill them up easier, so you can also see which ones are filled up and which ones aren't. But these ones are the regions, so what you do for here is you put the lava on this block and then on this block, and as you can see it's offset. So if you go right here and then you go straight forward, you'd go to this one right here, and you can see it's offset one to the right, and just like these ones, they're offset right here, so they're not going to be in line because you have to keep offsetting them. These ones you offset up to 4 times, these ones you can offset only 3 times, but obviously the more regions the better. I think we're going to have 12 mine shafts on these bases, which are the regions like these. We're going to have 9 anti-1x1s, 4 filters like you saw up there, and that's 45, and obviously some sand pillars in the very, very front. But first, what I like to do is, I gotta find my water buckets first actually here. So I'm probably gonna have to get more water, but right here is the water wall that I'm gonna be making, and this water wall right here is just so I can make the obby tray at 256, because at over Y255 you can't place blocks anymore and you have to use obby or lava to gen in the obby. So I'll be right back after I get this done.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
And then after you do that part, what you're going to want to do is go over here and put this block right there just so you can get the lava up at this height. And then what you're going to want to do is wrap around. So the reason why we have this little water curtain right here that goes all around the base at bedrock level is so they can't cobble monster it, which means it's like putting the lava and water on top of it, on top of each other, just to make a massive cobble monster that would just ruin basically everything, because you'd have a bunch of cobblestone and water everywhere. But as you can see, I just decided to do it, the water on all 3 sides, and then I'm going to go through and do this, because what I'm going to do is get rid of the water inside of it, and then put lava right here, and the lava will act as the lava curtain, and it'll be all nice and tidy.
You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping light.
Alright, after all the lava is placed, in between these little places like that, you'd put lava into it just to make sure it all flows down perfectly, and it'll go into these little trays right here. So I did some slab work off camera, but it will go right into here. So basically, I'll show you how to slab everything up. This is the way that I like to slab all mine up. So it looks pretty complicated, but I'll go to this one, which isn't done yet. So basically, on this front side, I like to put netherrack around all the way like that, all the way down. Reason because I go down after I put water on top of it to let it gin down, which I'll show you soon. And then I'll go like this and just break all these blocks, and then it will basically just make it a straight wall and won't have all this weird like crap coming out of it. So then I go like this in between each one. So this is from the front side like that. And then you're going to come back through here and go like this and like that. Because wait, see, basically you're going to remove this and you're going to want like that, and you're going to have these two blocks being watered, this being the source, and moving at one block so that you can't just break this in super easily with 255 and not having the region bust. But until we actually water this down, it's going to have to be like that. And then since this is the back of another wall, let's see what this is. This is just a normal region, so all you would do is just basically just outline it. These are really easy to do. It just takes a lot of time with all the different slabs. But let's see this inventory. Basically just go and just place these slabs on all these sides, and I'll show you the back, which is probably the most complicated section, and it should look something like that. And then what you're gonna have to do for this side is when this gets removed, the lava will flow right here, so you could just go around on these, okay, well, like this. You don't have to do it, but we normally do. And this just contains the lava to these 3 blocks, which I'll show you right after I'm done jetting everything in. So let's just put these blocks back. Now I'll show you guys how to do this back part. And this is the lava wall. So just 1 layer of slabs. A good way of doing this is just getting closer. Okay, well, just getting underneath it so you can't place more than 1 slab, and then just flying over it and clicking like that. And then for this, you'd want to have 2 blocks from this block right here, because this back part right here is the going to be the block. So basically, we're not jetting in this back block because you want this open so you can fly up with lava buckets on the outside, like right here, and place it, and you can do it a lot faster than you would just swimming in the center of it. So what you want is to go around in the backs and put this netherrack in the back block like that, and then you're basically going to want 2 blocks in between each, of these blocks, so that you can actually gen in your regions properly. So you go like this, this part is like most annoying, is slabbing these anti-wumbo ones. You do it differently if you're sponging, but this is the general premise. I'll just put, this part doesn't matter, I'm just going to make it look neat and clean, but I'll do that later. Okay, so now I just need to go do these other ones, and we're starting extended pillars as well, so I'll get right back to you guys when I'm done with this.
All because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies. Only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
For watering these type of regions, there's many different ways, but since we are planning on getting lava up on here, so it means is we need water at 256, so we can get lava at 256, which will make this obby, and it will also properly water it. As you can see right here, how we have the water on this block, which is just a lava curtain, just to help with backstacking and stuff like that. But we want the water to flow into the region so that you can't 255 it and break it without region busting. So that's the whole point of watering it properly. So if I put water right here, none of the source block is actually touching it since there's a block hole right here and it flows this way and this way. So when you break this, it will actually regen. So I mean, this top block will regen because there's only one block right there, but there's no way to actually break without regen busting this top block, but obviously these aren't filled yet. So the way I probably would do these would do something like this, or another way you could do this is go like this and then water it like that and then just do this. That works. And that's probably honestly the fastest way, or you could go something like this if you wanted to, which is like this little L. This is also really quick to do.
I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind.
Alright, so I had to clean up some of the slabs right here because the water was flowing over and is being all weird, so I had to remove this part right here so I could connect, just so the water would look all nice and it wouldn't overflow everywhere. So then after you get all this crap done, what you're going to need to do is come back up to the top here. And then, like I did right here, the water for this region would go obviously right here, but then the water for this one would end up going on this block here, just so it could flow one block over. But before we place the water, we needed to make the netherrack on this side. So basically what the whole point is, you want to get a line one block away on either side of it. So let's go to that real quickly. Okay, after you do that part, what you're going to need to do, make sure it's on the back side. So this is the front of the base, people will be shooting this way. What you need to do is come right here and do this on each of these slots. So this is just going to be the place you're going to water. You're going to need to water right here, and then you're going to put a block here to push it forward, which I'll show you that in a second. But let me go to this real quickly.
And I won't let you go. I need you by my side. I need you by my side.
What you're gonna need to do is break this block right here and then that block. And then you only need to do this for this first arrow right here. I'll show you what to do in the second one in a little bit, but basically just go around breaking these 2 blocks. Take it a regular detonate, make sure it's not atomic. And for at least these you can do this and break all the blocks underneath it instead of doing anything fancy. And for right here, you're gonna go right through here, the center part, and break all this. After that part's gone right here, and it should flow perfectly and look like this. So that's what you're going for, and I'll show you what to do right after that. Alright, after you get all this watering done, it should look something like this. What you want to do after that is put lava right here. And if you did it right, it should work perfectly fine. So you need to go through and put lava on that block so it looks like this at 256. And then the final step is you're going to come through here and place lava just like this.
Survive.